world's superhero population has been infected with a virus which turned them into unpainted miniatures. Rob the board game miniature painter shall lay waste to that pile of gray shame.
Hey everybody, welcome back for part 4 of the warm versus cool, using speed paints over these cool base coats. Of course, we're using matte black skeleton bone, matte great and leviathan light here. So the next guy we're painting up is Scorpion, also again from Marvel Zombies in the Spider-Verse, of course. And we're using, of course, bony matter on the part of the skin there, which I just noticed was the wrong name that popped up for this speed paint. So sorry about that. The videos were already all done before I'm doing the voiceover, so if there's a few mistakes like that, I apologize in advance. But you guys get the gist of it. You can still see the bottle here. Moving on to peachy flesh, of course, for the little tiny bit of skin that's showing up on the hero version of Scorpion. And then we're doing the gloves, boots, and so on with some Absolution Green. And I often don't use the darker speed paints for one reason, is that one, they are a little too dark and don't do really a great contrast between shadow and light. Some do, and some come out okay. And then when they're on like more smooth surfaces, they'll do the coffee staining a bit more. So there, you know, again, there's some ups and downs with speed paints, just like any other paint. Everybody out there would say, oh no, some are better, some are not better. I will stick with Army Painter. I love their products. Hey, and they are not a sponsor to the channel, but they are welcome to. I don't know if anybody from Army Painter watches these videos, but I hope they do sometimes and say, hey, this guy's not bad. I wouldn't mind getting some free stuff, you know, just saying. Any little bit helps. Big fan. Anyways, I already pre-ordered my John Blanche Volume 1 and 2 paints from a local store that I finally found in Canada. Had some in stock still, otherwise they were back ordered everywhere, out of stock everywhere. Even FDB and a Multizone both did not have any more left to be able to pre-order. Kind of sad actually that happened, but I found it and I'm looking forward to getting them in February. Alright, here I go again. I did a mixture here, some Malignant Green and Shamrock Green, a 3-to-1 ratio of Malignant, because I didn't want the darker, the super flashy green of the Shamrock, and I didn't want the grimy look of Malignant Green. I wanted something in between, so the child of that is this here. And you know what? I think it turned out fantastic. And I think mixing speed paints, a darker one and a light one, might actually be the key to getting the perfect contrast, which is something I'm going to have to test out in the future. If I want a like mix of a bluish, grayish tone maybe, or something, or like a light blue but with a dark blue but not the one. Anyways, I'm going to have to test that out. Because I found it did a really good job here getting into the recesses, really doing a good job with the darks and the lights. And there again, there's a touch of a difference with the warm and the cool. Not a ton, just a little bit, because the beige seems to come through a little bit more on this one, whereas the light blue here seems to highlight more and make it a little bit brighter. So the green you'll see here is a lot more bright on the hero version, and it just pops a little bit more. But when you see the photos at the end or at the beginning, you saw them. I don't know, it looks nice, it looks clean. And these miniatures, I mean, the box is going to be so beautiful to play this game once I get to play it again. I haven't played it in forever. I might sit down and play myself a game, you know, and just pick up some minis and go ahead and for it and try and play it by myself. But anyways, if you guys haven't played Marvel Zombies, you're missing out. It is one of my favorite Zombicides, if not my favorite Zombicide so far. Looking forward to seeing Deceased one day. I did not back it, but you know, anyways, that's a story for another day. There you have it, folks. Scorpion, all painted, ready for the table. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, this is to be continued in part 5. And don't forget to slay the gray.